Going through a divorce can feel like the end of the world. But what if it's just the beginning of something beautiful? I know it hurts right now. I know it feels like it's the end of the world. As horrible as it was, you might even miss your old life. You're not just grieving a marriage. You're grieving the dreams you had for your family, the future you imagined, and the plans you made. It feels like your timeline is ruined. Your 5 or 10-year plan has crumbled. When you got married, you never imagined things would get this far. From where you're standing, your happily ever after seems nowhere in sight. Hi, I'm Sophia, and I've seen firsthand how life can flourish after a divorce. Today, I'm here to help you find the strength to turn this painful chapter into a powerful story of growth and renewal. Hope you tag along with me on this journey. If you have children, I know from experience that you're probably struggling. You might be blaming yourself for choosing the wrong partner and by extension the wrong father for your children. The nameless keyboard warriors online will have you blaming yourself for choosing to marry a man instead of blaming the man who wronged you and your children. You find ways to sneak away just for a moment, to cry in secret, only to wipe your tears quickly as soon as you hear a mama echoing down the hall. You're afraid of parenting alone, living alone, and dealing with your finances alone. Divorce is incredibly scary and intimidating, but despite all this fear, you need to remember, you will be okay. You might be questioning yourself, was it worth it? Was it worth leaving? Was it really that bad? Was it truly so terrible? Don't let your fear of change or the discomfort of this pain pull you back into something you left behind for a reason. The sadness you feel now isn't a sign you made the wrong choice. It's a sign of the growth you're about to experience. You no longer have a person draining your energy, spirit, and soul. You're not pouring everything into a bottomless pit. Now, when you make an effort and spend time bettering your life, you'll see beautiful results and growth. And just remember, divorce is the end of a chapter, not the end of the world. As much as this feels like the end of the world, it's not. Look around. Look online. Look at the divorced women you know. They didn't die. I didn't die. Divorce didn't mean the end of their life. Their lives weren't over. In fact, most of them are thriving. I'm thriving. Divorce is the end of a chapter, a difficult, painful chapter. And for many, it's also the end of a very ugly chapter. Once you get to know yourself more, you'll realize that as a married woman, you were not alone but lonely. Now, even though you may be alone, you are no longer lonely, and that feeling is just amazing. Let's talk about change for a minute now. Most things in life are temporary. The only constant is change, and yet we fear change the most. This one is definitely a painful change. But not all change is bad, and not all pain results in disaster. Think of his divorce as you would think of tearing muscles at the gym to build a stronger, more sculpted body. Think of this as your butterfly effect. You're in the process of tearing your cocoon with your wet wings. Soon your wings will dry and strengthen, and you'll break free from that sloppy cocoon and fly into a beautiful meadow, moving from flower to flower. For far too long, society has shackled women in unhappy marriages in the name of children, family, societal pressures, finances, and productivity. But that's no longer working. Most divorces are initiated by women. Without seeing other successful, happily divorced women, many wouldn't have had the courage to file for divorce themselves. Let's leave fear behind and paint a truer, better picture and more realistic picture of a divorced woman in modern times. Divorce isn't the end, it's the beginning. By getting a divorce, you've moved the limiting factors in your life. You've left behind what no longer serves you, creating space for new experiences, fresh air, and a new perspective. You know, there's something else, and it's turning challenges into opportunities. As you suffered through a bad marriage, maybe your crutch was alcohol or food, helping you cope with your bad marriage. Or perhaps you were drinking or eating your emotions. Now that the root cause has been eradicated, you no longer need those crutches. Instead, you can redirect that energy. Get up, invest your spare time and achieve your dreams, achieve your dream career. Go achieve all the goals that you've always wanted to achieve. Many divorced women just do that, ending up with the best bodies of their lives after divorce, ending up getting promotions and having life changes, having life-changing goals met. Or maybe your crutch was shopping, triggering your dopamine to escape the sadness of your marriage or sadness of an absent spouse. You no longer have the reason to do that. Now you can take that money and start an investment portfolio, put it towards family trips, or even reduce your spending to work less and rest more. The choice is yours. It is truly yours. Now is also the time to heal for yourself and your children. If your kids were suffering and you carried guilt because of it, know that now you're free. The source of their unhappiness has been removed. The unhappy marriage has ended, and that's a blessing. It will allow you and your kids to calm down, slow down, and breathe. Spend more time together. Go for long, slow strolls in the park. Sit in the garden and watch them play with bugs and sticks. Feed the ducks, tell each other jokes. Snuggle in with hot chocolate. If your finances are tight, don't worry. Kids don't care as much as you think they do. They only want you and your presence of mind, as well as know the best thing for a healthy child is a happy mother. Before you know it, you'll be back to girls' nights. Your health will return, your hair will regrow, your sleep will get better, you'll live on your own terms. You will build new relationships, you'll scream into a pillow and then dance the night away with your girls. You'll return to your life and it will be liberating. Just take a deep breath. Remind yourself of all of your blessings and allow them to enter into your life. While you do all of that, let's embrace small joys. Remember having to constantly shave your legs? You don't have to do that now. Yay! And no more cold feet touching yours in bed. No more towels left in the bed. And best of all, no more unwelcome breathing down your neck at night. Small joys, right? A personal message from me to you. Dostoevsky writes, "What is hell? I maintain it is the suffering of being unable to love. To me, that means being unable to love yourself. I interpret that to say that hell is not being able to love yourself. A bad marriage can strip away your ability to respect and love yourself. Sometimes leaving is a sign that you're ready to pour that love back into your soul. It's time to water your roots, my love. I promise it will be okay. You will be okay. In fact, you will be more than okay. You will thrive and shine. I promise." If this message resonated with you, I invite you to join me on this journey. Please subscribe, like this video, and leave your thoughts or suggestions for future topics in the comments below. And just to end on a note that makes you smile, I'll quote Mae West. "Marriage is a fine institution, but I'm not ready for an institution." Thanks for watching and take care. I'm Sophia, and this has been your daily dose of motivation. If you're looking for more interaction and connection, share in the comment section the one positive change you've noticed in your life after going through a difficult time. You can also leave comments about your divorce or a divorce that you have been through or witnessed, and let's talk about it. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.